Good day. It's May, I think it's May 26th, somewhere around there. I want to say I've heard a little talk about why don't we have a 3-day work week? That would be nice, pie in the sky. But Canada Post is going to suck you into that. You've got to be very careful, as they say, be careful what you ask for, you may get it. Canada Post now pays overtime on a daily basis. So if you work 9 hours, you get an hour overtime. If you start mixing it in with the 12-hour days, they're saying, I'm not going to pay you overtime past the 8th. So that would be 8 at regular and 4 at overtime. They're going to pay you straight time. So now your overtime, anything you do up to 40 hours would be straight time to fill that gap. So this has happened before. Maybe my friend and brother Ed could explain what they did. I believe it was New Westminster, where they made all the drivers part-time when they're only supposed to have one per FSA. And it caused quite a massive grievance and cost the post office a fortune, but they tried. They tried to do it. And that way that any hours that were worked for these 4-hour-a-day drivers, it was plus. They had to go straight time from 4 hours up to the 8th. So it's not something. Be careful what you ask for. Then it opens another problem. I mean, part time. Now, the 4-day work week, I don't know, maybe, but 5 days. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it because it always creates something else. Post office does not look at. They like chess players. They see that they make a move now to make a move later to make a move much later. And that's what they've been doing. And that's what they've done so far with all the elimination of your benefits, some of them for us folks that were around for years. So it's, I just want you to be aware. And if the boss is reading the floor and listening to people, oh, I'd love a 3-day work week, they may force a strike into that. And some of the comments about regional or national negotiators and regional officers are just totally uncalled for. Someone has given up their time and time with their family to represent you. And if you want to look in the Constitution, they don't get that much money. They're about, I would say about 8,000, 10,000 or something more than what you're getting, but they don't get overtime and they work 6 days a week. So if you think they can do all that and service about 60,000 members, and you want to criticize them for that, that is totally unfair. Totally unfair. They work for you. Maybe they don't jump right away, but if you address the problem correctly through your union rep, through the region, your local office, who forwards it right into regional office, and then they deal with it. If it can't be dealt with there, it goes to national. National office only deals with national issues that affect everybody pretty much. There are some, the ones that affect our region are done by regional officers. So I would just like to say, stop it already. Management is listening. That's what the slogan should be. Management is listening. They're going, oh yeah, they don't like their union. They don't like 40 hours a week. They want to work extra hours for straight time. They'd love that. So you've got to be careful. Your union, Cup W has been a very tough union. They understand all aspects of negotiations, so they're not going to sell you out. They can't change, not like other unions. Sometimes other unions say, well, we were going for this, but we decided that would be better. No, their negotiations is framed. So if anything beyond the frame comes up that Canada Post wants to throw at you, the union has to either call a mail-in vote or local meetings or whatever they do across the country because you sent them with a project. So now you're altering the project, or someone is, and they want to know if it's in your best interest. So no, they don't do what they want. They're not allowed to do what they want. They're not paid very much, in my opinion. They're probably paid half of what the lowest paid national officers in any union get paid. It's pretty bad. But you know what? What that does for you is the people you get for those jobs are the people that want to look after you, because there's no money in it for you. It's absolutely zero, other than a regular paycheck. So be nice to them, and if they need help from you, help them. The problem is when the membership don't help their union reps, it takes more time, more expense to deal with the problem because people weren't willing to do this and weren't willing to be witness something. So they say, why does it take so long? Why is it this? Because it's bogged down with grievances that no one wants to help the regional officers or their local officers with. Anyhow, that's enough for me, but I would just like to say, watch out what you do with that 3-day thing. That is kind of scary when I see it. You might see it as, oh, that's not bad. I can just, well, you can just what? That's 36 hours, right? 36 hours. Then where does the lunch break come in? Where does the afternoon coffee break come in? They start whittling away, you watch. And then the next time you'll say, well, why don't we make you 4 hours for the 5 days? Then any extra hours you want are straight time. Listen to your reps. They know what they're doing. Anyhow, have a wonderful day. And good luck with your postal life.